Well, if somebody sees these vegetables out here, they think, oh, you must spend quite a lot of money going to the supermarket to buy it. But actually, all these vegetables were free because they were thrown away by shops. Even though these are not the freshest stuff, they're still perfectly edible. We're gonna eat dumpster dive potatoes prepared with dumpster dive condiments in my dumpster dive air fryer. Dumpster diving is an activity that some freegans do. A freegan is somebody who gets things for free. We retrieve and reuse things that people don't want. We basically reject consumerism because we don't like how consumerism is leading us towards a more stressful lifestyle. How I started dumpster diving was because I met a guy who told me that he spends $100 a month and he doesn't worry about money because he gets everything for free. When I asked him how he did it, he says, oh, you just walk around your HDB neighborhood. What did people pack in plastic bags and leave for other people to find? Then I started looking for these plastic bags, opening them, and oh my god, the stuff that are in there are amazing. We collect a lot of branded bags. iPod Nano, MacBook. Basically, whatever thing you have in your home that you bought, we have found it. Because I got so much stuff, I started to give them away to other people who could make use of them. So the reason why people put these on top of the bin is they don't want to throw it away, they want somebody to take it. So these are all clothes. So we take them and we give it to migrant workers. I started a community called Freegan in Singapore. I organized little treasure hunts to teach people the laws and the etiquettes and the skills of dumpster diving. And now there are a lot more people doing this on a daily basis. There's one person in our community that strikes me because he used to be homeless, but currently he's staying in a rental flat. And his primary concern is where he's going to get food. So I introduced him to veggie hunts. We go to places where vegetable sellers discard their unsold produce. And now he goes there about once a week to stock out on vegetables. And for him, food is no longer a problem. He has learned how to find fresh, nutritious food. Often he also gets more than he can consume on his own, so he shares that with his other low-income neighbors. So rather than simply giving people food, I prefer to teach them how to find their own food so that they won't go hungry in future. How do you tell whether a food is safe to consume or not? You use your senses. The first thing you do is you look at the food. Who wants to eat? If it has blue fur growing on it, obviously it's not safe to eat anymore, just throw it away. The next test is the smell test. You take it and you smell it. If it smells bad or sour or it smells off, just throw it away. The final test is a taste test. You take a bite of it. If it tastes okay, then it's probably safe to consume. The cardinal rule of dumpster diving is don't leave a mess. If you see a mess there, try to tidy up a bit. I try as far as possible not to cut open the bags, and because if you cut open, it becomes harder to tie it back. So if you try to untie it, then if it's not, when you're done with the bag, you can just tie it back. A lot of things that I bought can be found pretty easily and for free. As a result, I become a lot less attached to the stuff that I have. I give away more freely. If you dumpster dive for stuff and you bring it home, you clean it up or make some minor repairs and then you give it away, you can theoretically do unlimited amounts of charity because everything is free. And the strange thing that I observe in myself is that the more I give, the less I want. I don't know why, but just the way it is. And the less I want, the happier I am. Oh, the chili is damn good.
Actually, no different from the zap cai png stall.
Yeah. It's better because it's free.
Yeah, it's better if not it's free, but the taste have no difference.